Heather, and I'm so glad you could join me today. We're going to play another word game with words from this book, The Cat. We're getting really close to reading this book. I'm so excited. Are you? All right. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I can't do this all by myself. I need your help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my signal where my hand goes behind my ear to let you know that I'm listening, and I want you to answer whatever I've asked you about. Are you ready? Now, this activity that we're going to do is called Read, Write, and Say, and it's a little bit different than some of the other activities we've done because you have to have a couple of things to do it with me. You need a piece of paper, and it can be a piece of scrap paper. There can be writing on the other side. It doesn't matter as long as there's room for you to write. And you need something to write with. I'm going to use a marker today, but you can use a crayon or a pencil or a pen, whatever you can find. Are you ready? If you need to go find something to work with, pause the video, go get a pen and a piece of paper, and I'll be here when you get back. All right, we're ready to go. Here's our first word for today. And I want to teach you a strategy I use when I'm not sure what a word says. I take a piece of paper and I cover up all but the very first sound. Do you know what sound this is? You're right, it's a f. Excellent. Then I'm going to look at my next sound, and my next sound is ah. So we're going to put those two together. We're going to blend them together. Ah, fa, fa. Can you say fa? Fa. And we're going to look at the last sound. What's that last sound? T. Fat. Fat. What's our word? You're right. It's fat. Can you use the word fat in a sentence? Oh, yes, I brought something fat to show you. This is my big, fat, fluffy pillow. It's so soft, but because it's really big and fat. Now we're going to do the writing part. So you're going to get your piece of paper and you're going to get your pen. I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the sound of each letter as I write it. So I'm going to write the first letter. You try it. Now I'm going to write the next letter. Ah. Your turn. And the last letter. T. You do it. Don't forget to say the sound. Now I'm going to check and blend. At, fat. Nice job. You read and wrote that word. Great work. I think we're ready for another word. Are you ready? Here's my word. This one's really tricky, but I know you can do it. I'm going to get my blend as you go card. I'm going to start with the first sound. Do you know what sound that is? Yep, it's a B sound. Can you say B? Good job. I know you know this sound because we've been practicing it a lot in these videos. Right, it's an ah. So now we need to blend these two together. B, ah, b, ba, ba. That says ba. Can you say ba? Nice job. Now we're going to add on that very last sound. What's that sound? Yeah, it's not a B, it's a D. Bad. You put it together. Bad. What's the word? Bad. You're right. What does the word bad mean? Can you use it in a sentence? I want to tell you a story about my bad dog. Look what my bad dog did to my cushion. He ripped it open and he started pulling out all the stuffing. Sometimes he's such a bad dog. All right, are you ready to write? I'm going to get my paper out and I'm going to find a blank spot where I can write. Got plenty of space right here, and here's my pen. So I've got to write the first sound. B. Your turn. Ah. Go ahead. D. Yours. Great. And this word is, that's right, it's bad. I hope you don't have a bad dog at your house. Yeah. Okay. One last word for today, and I know you're going to do a great job on this word. Here is our word. So I'm going to use my blend as you go card. What's that first sound? R, r. Can you say that? Great. Now let's get our next sound. Oh, we really know that sound, don't we? That's the ah sound. Let's put it together. Ra, ra, ra. What's our last sound? T, ra, t. Can you blend it together? That's right. If you put rat, rat together, you get rat. What is a rat? Yeah, it does look kind of like a mouse. I actually have a big rat right here. Look at this rat. He looks a little bit scary. I'm kind of glad that rats aren't usually this big. Yeah. All right, are you ready to write? I'm gonna get my paper and I'm gonna find, oh, I've got a nice big empty spot right here. So I'm gonna use that space and I'm gonna write my sounds. Ready? R. Your turn. A. T. Rat. Great job. Oh my goodness, you did so much great work today. We read and wrote the word rat and the word bad and the word fat. You know what? I think you are really ready to read our book, The Cat. So I'll see you next time, ready to read. Bye.